Hello everybody and all my dear viewers. This is Deepak Jain here in English Mania, and today I'm here in conversation with Mr. Manav Vashishth, and today I'm going to ask you a barrage of questions, and I hope you to try your best to answer my all the questions. And I know, you are a kind of a knowledgeable person and a sincere student, so I am expecting good answers from your side which would be satiable. And so the question that I personally want to ask you today is about little bit about politics, and I want to know your views about politics and about there are so many parties, and earlier there was the regiment of Congress, as you know. Then Mr. Modi ruled, right? So after the regiment of Mr. Modi, I want to know from your side, were there changes in the country? Was there development in the country, or whose regiment was better? I want to know from your side, whatever you personally think in this democratic country. You have right to share your views.
Yes. So, sir, as your question is about political parties, which one is good and which is performing better. So, according to me, when it was the era of Congress has also done many things which was good for our country, but Modi is also doing very better things for India. According to me, our country has been developed very much after the era of Congress, when Modi started ruling us. Because he is working on every field. He is giving employment, he is giving proper education. He has prepared many IITs and AIMS, many medical colleges. He is working on the infrastructure also, and he is giving us a very well facilities, according to me.
But many people say that there is unemployment in the country, and the dareness is also there. Like prices are spiking or skyrocketing nowadays, like this. And even yesterday I was watching a news in which, like in the Prayagraj, that there is a big ruckus, big uproar is there, right? And because of the examinations, either they are not conducted, or if they are conducted, then the paper is leaked out, right? So such cases are happening. So what is the reason behind it? And apart from this, that people of that the aspirant of that Super TET first of all is not coming. It hasn't come, right?
Yes, sir.
So these people are still waiting for the vacancies, and the UP TET people or the CTET people, right? They have cleared it and they are still awaited. Fine, and they have no hope of the vacancies nowadays. So how can you say that employment is there?
Sir, as we know, our government has a fixed amount of fund, and government has to distribute the fund in different part and for different states and for different facilities for our public.
Yes.
So first topic you touched, that was about employment. So when we are going to talk about employment, first of all we need to understand that India is the country which is most populated in the world, and India is a country in which most of the people are at their young age. Youth is in high rate. So sir, if government has a limited amount of fund, definitely government will be able to provide a limited employment. Because if government will start hiring everyone, then from where he will fulfill the need of salary, their salary need.
So do you think that is the population the cause behind unemployment now?
Yes, sir. Population is definitely a reason. Because if population is increasing, definitely youth is also increasing. Young people are also increasing, and the people who need employment, who are searching for employment, those people are also increasing, according to me.
Okay, but if the question is, if the population has increased, right? Yes. So Mr. Modi has been in the regiment for last 10 or 11 almost years, right? So even if let's say that birth rate has increased, so those people, the new kids, did not grow up rapidly, right? So in, let's say, new people took birth, so it actually takes 10 years of time to grow up, right? And in the regiment of Congress, Mr. Modi used to say, and in his manifesto, he used to say that if we come in the power, then we would be providing these many, like 2 crores of job increment would be there. So then on what basis did he say that?
Sir, he said because when Modi was trying to become power, when he was coming in a power, so at that time population was not that much, and the person who was applying for jobs was not at that much level. The quantity was not that much. So he offered that much job, but he also have
He
tried.
also has tried.
He also has tried to give employment, and he has given employment to many of the persons. But sir, giving a government job for everyone is not possible.
I know. I'm not talking of everyone. I'm talking of those deserving candidates who are like UP TET or passed or like that. I mean the qualified people I'm talking of.
Yes, sir. But we know that when a person is joining a profession related to a teacher, it means definitely he is securing his career till 65 or 60 of his age, because the age of retirement is very high, like 65 or 60, what it is. So if colleges are not requiring teachers, schools are not requiring teachers, then what can Modi do in such conditions?
Then one more question arises: when in the regiment of Congress, the problems were the same in the country. Even that population used to be high, right? Still, I mean, comparatively, I mean, as compared to other countries, the population of India was, I mean, drastically increasing, right? So
Yes.
again, the same was the challenge in front of Congress party. So then on what basis, I mean, that when new party comes, then how can they claim that, let's say if new party comes now, and if they say no, if we come in the regiment, we will give the employment. So then before claiming that, don't they know that, I mean, there is something population in the country? So then on what basis do they claim so big like this?
Actually, sir, now I want to say supporting a party is a different thing, and being honest is a different thing.
Yes.
Sometimes when someone wants to come in power, when someone wants to get power, they lie also.
They lie.
They lie.
Yes.
Because lie is the way to
Allure.
get the trust of people.
To allure people.
Also, it is
Yes.
a way to allure the people.
Yes.
When the people get allured, then they get vote,
Yes.
and after that they start ruling them.
Okay.
So a part of lie is also there in their commitments.
Yes.
So in the commitments of Bhajpa or BJP,
Yes.
in the Modi government, lies are also there, and we have to include them in that portion.
Okay, apart from this, I mean, one more thing was there before the regiment of Bhajpa, that people used to say that, I mean, there was so much of corruption prevalent in the country, right? And corruption used to be the major issue in those days, right? Because even if you remember that Anna Hazare movement was there, protest was there, and that was also based on corruption. And even when Mr. Kejriwal used to come on the stage, he also used to speak about corruption, and that was the only issue that he used to touch, right? Corruption. And he also used to say, only if corruption is removed, then the country would be awesome, right? That's what he used to say. Okay, so now I want to know from your side, what do you personally see or think that has corruption been, I'm not talking about eradicated, I must say, has corruption been mitigated, or is it the same, or has it augmented?
Sir, when it comes to corruption, I want to present 2 points. First one, to be honest, when it was the regiment of Congress, corruption was going openly.
Yes.
We all were noticing that
Yes.
corruption is going on, corruption is present. But according to me, nowadays corruption is also present, but it is not open. It is not in
covert.
front of. It is
Covert.
covert. So corruption is there. And second point I want to touch, sir, politics means rajniti. It is a way to rule people. Whenever someone wants to come in power, whenever someone wants to get power, he will definitely try to affront the other one.
Okay.
When Modi is talking about corruption in Congress regiment, it means he is trying to show that corruption is more in the Congress regiment, because Congress is not that much better, but
Yes.
we are.
Okay.
We will try to decrease the rate of corruption. So sir, every party blames each other
Yes.
for everything, but they are not performing that much well also.
Fine. Okay, and one more thing is that many people say that this current government is doing the politics of polarization between Hindu and Muslims, right? And yeah, so many issues keep coming nowadays. So what do you personally think? I mean, are they really polarizing people by the name of Hindu and Muslim, or no, it is just a myth? What do you personally see?
Actually sir, my thinking is a little bit different in this case. Sir, when it was the regiment of Congress, as we know, Muslims and a specific religion community
Yes.
was trying to overcome another one.
Yes.
Doesn't matter they are in minority.
Yes.
Even after that, they were suppressing other one. They are also trying to deny the rights of other religion.
Okay.
But sir, now in the regiment of Bhajpa, as we know in UP, Yogi Adityanath is there.
Yes.
So these people are only trying to give other religions their whole right.
Okay.
They are fighting for Hindus' right as well as. So the person who are secular and they didn't notice everything at that time.
Yes.
They are presenting their views like parties are polarizing country.
Okay. So, I mean, they are actually fighting for the right of the Hindus. That's what you think.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I want to know actually before the regiment of Bhajpa, what did the other communities used to do which you dislike? I mean, which you really think that it was absolutely wrong, and which has been stopped now or mitigated now?
Sir, as you are talking about my personal views, first of all, not about central government. If we are talking about state government,
Yes.
when Akhilesh Yadav was ruling Uttar Pradesh,
Yes.
then you may know he was allowing Yadavs in police force.
Okay.
The 60 or 65% population in police force were Yadavs at that time. He was showing a very harsh discrimination at that time. When Congress was leading our central government, the regiment was of Congress, then sometimes we saw Rahul Gandhi was wearing that white cap and he was presenting that thing in a whole media and everything. He was presenting a specific identity there.
Yes.
So it was also a kind of discrimination.
Okay.
But nowadays it is not prevalent. So this was the main reason according
Do
to
you
me.
want a party which is secular, or do you want a party which is communal in the regiment?
Sir, actually I want a party which should be secular, but the party should maintain the value of rights of every religion.
Okay.
If a majority is suppressing minority, then it is wrong. And according to me, if minority is trying to dominate majority, it is also wrong.
Okay. So what do you think? I mean, that many Hindus are there, right?
Yes.
And if you speak the truth, then I mean, don't you think that, I mean, are these the only like Muslims or the other communities which actually have the hatred or they try to suppress, as you said? I mean, don't the Hindus do that? I mean, are they absolutely innocent?
Sir, actually, the major problem is that no one is innocent.
Okay.
When even I am also Hindu, but while talking honestly,
Yes.
no one is 100% innocent.
Yes.
Everyone wants to be dominant, and everybody wants to suppress other one.
Yes.
That's my thinking.
First of all, here I want to clarify one thing, that I mean, be it Hindu, be it Muslim, first of all, everybody is not the same. You know,
Yes.
that is the fact, right?
Definitely.
And second thing, not necessary, even by being Hindu or by being Muslim, not necessary that everybody would be fanatic. Everybody would be cutter like that, है ना?
Yes.
So, not necessary that everybody has the feeling of radicalization. And so it is only about, you know, when I'm talking this, it is only about those people who have this mentality of antagonism, hatred, or the discrimination by the name of caste or by the name of religion. Because I know everybody is not the same, because there are many people who are just concerned with their work, their job, and they have nothing to do with even the caste or even the religion.
Yes,
right?
definitely.
So this is about only those fistful people, because only those fistful people make a difference, right?
Yes,
So I'm talking about those people. So about, let's say, obviously when two communities are there, so differences are there, right? So now how can we detect that who is wrong and who initiates in the beginning? Because the person who initiates would be the criminal, or the that would be at mistake, right? So who?
Actually, sir, it starts on a large scale,
Okay.
because no one thinks about it. I am a Muslim, so I should go and beat a Hindu or kill a Hindu.
Yes.
And never Hindu thinks that I am a Hindu.
I have
so,
not seen it.
No one has seen it,
I have
because
not.
it never happened.
It's just by the name of religion
Yes.
that people are ready to beat or kill anybody. So I haven't seen it in India,
Yes, sir.
fortunately.
But what happens sometimes? Some politician
Yes.
who are trying to polarize people just for getting votes.
Yes.
And some people are also who are looking upon them as we can say the thekedar of religion.
Yes.
So those kind of people try to polarize people, and just because of polarizing, a feeling of vanity arises.
Fanaticism.
Fanaticism arises in the people's mind, in the mind
Yes.
of people, and after that they start fighting.
Okay. When people are instigated, with the speech
Yes,
of
sir.
these leaders,
Yes, definitely.
when these people are instigated, right? So what do you think? Should these people get instigated, or should these people be sensible and they should actually ignore it? What do you really think?
Actually, sir, according to me, every person needs to think. Every person needs to be rational.
Okay.
If they are able to think that what is right and what is wrong, what does he wants, and is he instigating us, or is he right? If a person will think like that, then nothing like this will happen.
But one more thing is there which I have seen, I'm going to share with you. Many people actually try to instigate, right, the community, be it Hindu or be it Muslim. After that, they also write in the message, because I keep getting messages on WhatsApp, and they keep saying that if you do not awake, right, or if you do not speak against the other communities, then you are not Hindu, like this. So would you take it like that person is right, or would you take it as instigation?
Sir, it is definitely an instigation, because if I am a Hindu and I got birth in a Hindu family, definitely I am a Hindu. So if I have rationality, then I know very well that for being a Hindu, I don't need certificate of any thekedar or any politician.
Yes.
So if I am thinking rationally, so I will be able to understand that he is just instigating me, and I don't have to do such.
Right. What would you like to say about, if I talk about secularism or the communalism, then Mahatma Gandhi used to be there, right? So such leader like Mahatma Gandhi is required nowadays or not? What's your view or opinion about Mahatma Gandhi? Please tell us.
Sir, Mahatma Gandhi is a very, we can say, it is a very
Prominent personality.
prominent personality, but I'm saying about the topic. It is a
Yes.
very
Mahatma-
controversial topic.
That is why I have touched it.
Yes, sir.
If it had it been one-sided topic, I wouldn't have touched it.
Yes, sir.
Right. So, what do you think then on this controversy? What's your angle on it?
Actually, sir, he was a very important and very great personality of our India, our country India. But sometimes he has shown some partialities
Okay.
among Hindus and Muslims.
Huh.
Many cases are there when it is, it can be easily seen that Mahatma Gandhi has promoted Islam, and they were not supporting Hindus.
That is something that I wanted to know from your side, and that is something that actually creates a question in my mind. When, let's say, obviously, if somebody would be secular, then he or she will have to support both the communities. And why does it happen, or why does it always transpire that when, let's say, he happens to support that other community, then the second community is actually antagonized? Why so? Then how can anybody be secular in this
I want
country?
to put an example. Once, when Britishers were ruling our India, at that time, there was a time when it was totally uproar in the public, and Britishers were choosing Indians and they were killing them, and Indians were running here and there just for saving their lives.
Yes.
So many Muslims were there who used to take place in temples.
Yes.
Just for saving their life.
Yes.
Just for being protected.
Yes.
They got place in temples.
Yes.
But some Orthodox Hindus were there who opposed them and said that you are Muslim and we would not allow you to get
in the temple.
But Mahatma Gandhi said he is also a living being, he is also a human, he has a right to get shelter in the temple.
Okay.
You have to accommodate him in the temple.
Yes.
But sir, similarly, some Hindus also tried to get shelter in masjid.
Yes.
But same Mahatma Gandhi denied.
And requested them to come out from
And
there.
requested those Hindus to come out. That this is not for Hindus. This is a worship place of Muslim. Only a person who is following Islam can stay here.
Okay. Okay, I want to know one thing from you. I mean that many people are there who are sagacious. Okay, it means that they are wise. Fine. So you know what happens if there is any community which is in minority, then just to satiate that community, person will have to do something. Only then the community will follow you, right? Otherwise, let's say if you support the majority, let's say if that Mahatma Gandhi had supported the Hindus only, then the Muslims would take it as the partiality. Then in that case, actually Mahatma Gandhi cannot have the clutch over the Muslims, and Muslims then will not listen to Mahatma Gandhi when they see any kind of the partiality. Then in order to actually take the attention or take the affinity from such people, the person will have to give something, because by giving we can get affinity, we can get clutch over that community. So don't you think so that it might have been the sagacity or wisdom of Mahatma Gandhi, and that is the fact that even today, nowadays, even the Muslims like Mahatma Gandhi, they actually consider him as hero. So it shows his reputation, and if you become the hero of somebody, then people would actually love their hero. Then he can actually get many things done by them, right? If they would listen to him then. But if I show that I'm also partial, I discriminate, right? Then why would those people then the antagonism will take place. And why antagonize people? How can I get command over them? So can't it be the sagacity of Mahatma Gandhi? Don't you think so?
Sir, I don't think so, because if he was supporting Muslim, then why he was denying Hindus? Sir, supporting doesn't means opposing another one. If I want to support you, doesn't means I have to oppose another one, and then
just because he wanted, otherwise the riots will take place and those Hindus who are taking shelter, might be murdered by those people. So there is a possibility he was trying to protect Hindus, because otherwise that their other community could actually attack on them, slaughter them.
But sir, it was also possible that after getting shelter in temple, Muslim will kill Hindu. It was also possible.
Yeah, that is also possible. I agree with that. So after that assassination of Mahatma Gandhi took place, so do you justify the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi by Nathuram Godse then? Do you?
Actually, sir, I don't want to speak too much about this topic. Because I don't have that much knowledge about this event.
So when you actually disagree with Mahatma Gandhi, then you must or you might justify the assassination done by Nathuram Godse, because that is why that was something that actually displeased.
Actually, sir, according to me, if someone is wrong, so this is not okay to just directly kill him.
Yes. Even if person is wrong.
Yes.
And even if you are not satisfied with the person.
According to me.
Many people are not satisfied with Mr. Modi, let's say.
Yes.
In the country, many are not. So it doesn't mean that they would murder that person, right?
Okay. Definitely. So that's why I'm not speaking about this topic too much, because I don't have knowledge.
Okay, got it. And right now, let's say if you let's say choose any party, which party do you think at present is the best to rule over India?
Sir, according to me,
should BJP continue or should Congress come back now? Should Congress retreat or come back?
Sir, first of all, I want to say that there is not any party which is totally perfect.
Okay.
according to me. And many knowledgeable people will also agree with this statement, because there is not any party which is perfect.
Okay.
But sir, we can take example. There are two thieves. One is one is a thief who is clearing whole your house,
Yes.
and someone who is just taking something from your
Yes.
house. So definitely the one who is
Yes.
taking something is better.
Okay.
So I will want to continue with BJP,
Okay.
because
Who is comparatively worse?
हाँ,
Right. Worse are both like, but comparatively, who is like worse?
yes sir.
So we have to finally choose that. Even I mean, who is comparatively worse?
That's I mean.
Okay, sir, but still you would go for BJP in that case,
Yes.
right? And I want to know one more question. I mean, if I talk about the unity, right? I mean, as you mentioned that, I mean, that other community, I mean, they are going to suppress the other community. Forget about the other community like the Islam and Muslims, and let's talk about the Hindus. So don't you see the discrimination or the partiality among the Hindus? Don't you see that?
Sir, I see. Actually, partiality is Hindu.
Because that is by the name of casteism. So why do people
Casteism.
become casteist?
Yes, sir. That's I am saying. Casteism is increasing day by day in Hinduism. Actually, Hindus are also polarized in many castes. But Hindus are not understanding what they are doing. They are unable to understand what is going on in this religion.
Yes.
They are polarizing each other. They are hating each other.
Yes.
Without any reason.
So on this, one question arises. That's my personal question, and that is the bitter truth I'm going to speak. But truth is truth, right? If people actually can hate somebody just by the name of caste, whereas the person belongs to the same religion, so when it comes to other religion, can't you visualize that what would these people do to the people of other religion when these people do not spare the people of their own community, own
Yes, sir,
religion?
definitely. You are 100% right. The
Then what
person-
would they do to the people of other religion then? What would their feeling be? What would their mentality be? So they would actually exude the hatred, and hatred begets hatred. So then what is the fault of other community then? I want to ask this.
Actually, sir, you are 100% right. If a person is not loving their own,
Yes.
then how can he love someone else?
Yes.
But in the case, sir, I want to put another example. As we know, there is a special community in casteism. A special caste is there, which is hated by most of the people. And sir, that one caste is also boycotting Hindus. That's the most prevalent reason. Because of that.
I know this. I have seen this happening.
Yes,
but
sir.
why would they not? Then if they are not actually revered.
But sir, there is also a reason behind it. Because second, any other religion, you know about which I am talking.
Yes.
They are giving them shelter. They are supporting them.
Because there is a proverb in English: the enemy of the enemy becomes the friend.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So if my friend is going to be friend of my enemy,
Yes.
then definitely I will also hate him.
I understand, but nip the evil in the bud. Why don't you think of this? Because obviously the people will take advantage of it. Even it happened in the past that we people were divided by the name of Hindu and Muslim. So didn't the Britishers, didn't the Mughal take advantage of this? Then if obviously two people fight, so other people will take advantage of it.
Yes, sir,
So,
definitely.
but you have to see the crux of the problem. So why don't you nip the evil in the bud? Nip it in the bud. Then other people will not be able to take advantage of it. But rather than saying this, you should have said this. First of all, why do these people create hatred by the name of nothing? Because I don't believe in this casteism. I don't
Actually,
find
sir,
any reason.
This is a mistake of the people who has preconceived notions
Yes.
and who are orthodox peoples. Because previously,
people.
because
Okay.
previously those people started hating them just because of caste, because they are lower
Yes.
than us. But if you are affronting someone,
Yes.
then definitely he will take action
Obviously.
against you. So when those orthodox people start hating them, then they also start hating them.
Yes.
So at that time, it was the mistake of people of that high caste
Yes.
who was affronting them.
Yes.
And nowadays, those people who was affronted at that time are hating high caste
Yes.
because they they were not allowing them to live
Yes.
up same level of life.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's why they are going to our enemy or any other religion.
First
Just
of
for
all,
example.
the thing is that the reality, I mean, not necessarily that everybody is going to be mingled with the other community. It also might be just fistful people, only very negligible people.
Yes,
Because
sir.
I mean, even those people are sensible enough. They also know that other person is trying to take advantage. Some might be gullible. Some gullible people are there. I know they can be credulous, right? But not all the people. But actually, again, I would speak the same proverb that's saying, nip the evil in the bud. Otherwise, we will be responsible for that. If let's say, otherwise, if other person takes advantage, then I will not actually blame or criticize that other person, or even that person who is being, let's say, driven by the other person, who is being played by the other person, right? That is the thing. So is there anything that, I mean, any suggestion at the end of this video that you can give to the to us? I mean, because we obviously belong to Hindu community, so how can we unite it? And nowadays leaders are just saying that if you will be divided, you will be slaughtered, right? Like in
Yes,
Hindi
sir.
we call it, the statement, right?
Yes.
So then just why should we get united only when it comes to other community? I mean, that when you have the danger or the menace or the threat towards or from the side of the other community, then you speak about the unity. Otherwise no unity is there. Otherwise these are the people who divide other people by the name of caste as well, because there's several times they actually ask for the vote by the name of caste also, right? So then how can they be united?
Actually, according to me, conclusion.
Any suggestion?
Yes, sir. I have one suggestion. When it comes to polarization,
Yes.
doesn't matter on what basis we are polarizing people. It may be polarization with according to religion, according to caste,
And according to region also.
according to reason also.
Yes.
But it is polarization. But
Hmm.
when it comes to polarization, we need to understand that what is right and what is wrong.
Yes.
Everyone has senses, but no one is using their sense. Everyone is sensible, but they are not rational right now.
Yes.
If a person is able to think rationally that what is right and what is wrong, what we have to do in such situation,
Yes.
what will be okay and what will it result in future.
Yes.
So according to me, it will decrease a lot.
Yes.
And
It will mitigate.
yes, sir. Even orthodox people needs to think rationally,
Yes.
because they are just following their preconceived notions.
Yes.
If they will also think rationally, then they will get that they are wrong.
Fine. Okay, that was a good idea. I mean, you just could tell me that, yeah, this is the reason, right? The reason I already know, fine.
Yes,
But
sir.
actually, I mean, still, I mean, you didn't speak about the solution. I mean, can there be any solution? I know this is something you are telling the reason, but
Yes,
can
sir.
there be any treatment of it? I mean, anything.
Sir, a treatment should be there. Like government should organize some movements for getting people together.
Yes.
Because sir,
Like Singapore.
like
The government of Singapore did the
Yes.
same.
Because sir, unity is not a religious topic. It's not a topic related to caste. It is
Yes.
a national topic.
Okay.
So government needs to unite people.
Yes.
If government will take action,
Yes.
that like Singapore, if government will provide that it should be rule that there will be a home of a Hindu and after that another home of Muslim.
Would be
and
reserved for Muslim.
yes, sir. Would
Yes.
be reserved for Muslim.
Yes.
So according to me, brotherhood will increase.
Yes, they will come together.
They will come together, and it will create a.
But don't you think that, I mean, in such society would it be possible when, I mean, people do not welcome the people of their own religion, like by the name of caste? Let's say that community of Mania is there, they would not want any Jat to come.
Yes, sir.
When the community of, let's say, Jat is there, then that community of Thakur does not want to actually go there. I mean, because I have seen it personally,
Yes, sir.
right?
Because of
So,
casteism.
casteism.
Yes.
So in such a country, or when people have such kind of a mentality, then don't you think, I mean, would it be possible or feasible,
Sir,
to do so?
first of all, we need to understand that everyone don't have same thinking.
Everybody does not have.
Everybody does not have same thinking.
Okay. And first, from the side of government, then there would be a stringent rule. Then they can't do anything in that
Yes,
case,
sir,
right?
definitely.
And
Because-
government can also show its intention, that this is my intention, that I want to unite people. So many will agree, right?
Yes, sir. Because there is not any murderer who wants to be punished.
Yes.
But because it is a
Yes.
rule of government, he
So
got he
they
will
have
be
to
punished. He
They
have to have punished.
accept it.
Yes, sir. So if there will be a rule related to this, related to unity, then everybody will have to follow it.
Follow it. Fine. Now I want to end up this conversation by saying that I mean it was the healthy discussion, and we really obviously, if you belong to any community, be it Hindu or Muslim, I actually want that both the communities to be united, and I wish there not to be another like Pakistan or any division, or I wish that love to be there between both the community or all the, not only two communities, among all the communities, because that would be the beauty of Hindustan, right? But by the time hatred is there, hatred begets hatred, right? So that love cannot come out or stem out from hatred, right? But who will initiate, that is the question. So actually we are ready, and we with open arms, we are ready for that, and I wish people to be united. That was the purpose of this conversation, and obviously we should also think of the solutions that you already spoke about, right?
Yes,
So if people listen to this, I mean that obviously there is a possibility, then obviously the government may apply that, because they also have to listen to the opinion of people as well. If the opinion of people will change, then government will also have to change, because the government polarizes you because they know that you have hatred, so they will
Yes.
take advantage of that. When the government would see that the majority of people in India has the love or expects the love, right, or they want to be united, then if government would see that the majority of people is like that, then obviously the government will get changed, because finally they have to allure the vote bank, right?
Ji.
That is the thing. Okay, Mr. Manav, it was a healthy conversation, and you were very good in answering the question, and I also appreciate your ideas and the views, because
Thank
they were
you, sir.
very much rational, and even in terms of language spoken and all, you were very good.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, and we will actually keep making the videos like this, and because this conversation will always be with you in your reminiscences.
Okay.
In future, you would, whenever you would reminisce, so you would actually enjoy it, right?
Bilkul.
Fine. Okay,
Definitely.
that was it, and now it is the time to say bye to all the viewers.